Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Steven, back with another video. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about the state of WWE and the entire wrestling world. There is so much going on right now. Vince McMahon, currently not the CEO. Stephanie McMahon is taking over as the interim CEO as of right now. His whole allegation, paying $3 million. John Laurinaitis was involved also. Sasha Banks potentially being released by WWE. Randy Orton potentially is going to be out for the rest of 2022 due to an injury. We're going to get all into it, but before we get into the video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn those post notifications on so you can join Naughty Gang. And let's jump into the video. Cue the intro.
This bitch said that I'm a dub, I called that bitch a clown. Girl, you was supposed to have my heart, but girl, you knocked it down. Bro stuck inside the den, cause we can't put our pistols down. Caught him on that block, he try run when shots hit the ground. Retaliation for my brothers, it just won't stop. We dressing up a picture, they turned to mugshot. We like Sasha in his body, know them slugs high. His mama told him he gon' pay if he stand on that block. Call my Glock a rapper, that bitch spin rounds. Remo put a switch up on that Glock, it jump around.
Where you at,
like
Bash?
I don't love myself, it bring me down. Oh yeah, we young and dumb, we used to fight and now we blicking niggas down. We do this shit for real, we young and dumb, hopped in that field. Shooting shit for real, he take action now.
So first, let's talk about Vince McMahon. So allegedly, well, it's not really a legend, but WWE is investigating Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis for paying off someone that works in WWE $3 million of hush money. So basically, Vince was basically smashing this girl, and to keep her silent, he was like, "Yo, I'm going to pay you $3 million." Allegedly, well, not really allegedly, but Vince and his lawyer managed to work out a deal that would pay her $3 million, and at one point, Vince even raised her salary from $100,000 to $200,000. So that is wild. And allegedly, well, not allegedly, but Vince had passed her off like a toy and gave her some John Laurinaitis, and John Laurinaitis was hitting those too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they were the tag team at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Vince is being investigated with, and now he is currently not the CEO of WWE. Is actually Stephanie McMahon, who's currently the interim CEO of WWE. Look, this was just all unexpected. Like, first of all, how is Vince still getting up at 76 years old? I swear, Vince McMahon is not human. He's not from this planet. I refuse to believe. First of all, if you see Vince, the dude is ripped, okay? Like, he has a better body than me. This nigga's 76 years old. He's ripped, and the fact that he's still getting off at 76 years old is crazy to me. And the state of WWE right now, this is definitely hurting WWE stock a lot. But I just knowing Vince McMahon, I think he's going to get through it. Like, Vince McMahon has been in so many cases that this really isn't going to hurt him that much. But the fact now that we have Stephanie McMahon is now taking over WWE, I'm going to give her a chance, because as y'all remember, CM Punk did say if once Vince McMahon died or gives up being CEO, that Stephanie McMahon will take over, and he's not wrong. Stephanie McMahon is the current CEO. Do I feel like she has any real power? I really don't think she has really any real power. I just feel like, yes, he's stepping down CEO, but Vince is still, kind of basically calling the shots and like have a lot of influence. So let's say, for example, Stephanie McMahon wants to, drop one of the titles off of Roman. Yes, she's able to do that, but Vince McMahon will probably interfere and be like, no, we're going to keep the titles on her. So Vince McMahon, again, still has a lot of power. The man is worth $2.3 billion. So I think Vince is going to be fine. I think he's going to get through it. But the fact that him and John Laurinaitis was doing this, the fact that he's 76 years old and still getting off is crazy. And I want to see with Stephanie McMahon now in power, I want to see if they will maybe Stephanie McMahon could do a couple of changes, because I know for sure Stephanie McMahon is definitely going to make sure she pushes the women's division as much as she can. You know what I'm saying? She was part of the evolution. So hopefully Stephanie McMahon can really make some real positive changes in WWE, because what's going on with John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon, she definitely going to need a just overhaul WWE and just make the culture way much better, because bruh, she already was supposed to leave because she was I think on maternity leave or something of that nature. I don't really know, but when I find a reason, I'm gonna put up on the screen right now. She left, and now she's instantly back now. So now that Stephanie McMahon is back, Triple H, maybe he have a little bit of power now. Now he could probably do a little booking. We don't know yet. We all still have to see what's going on as she's the CEO, but I hope she does well, because I think right now WWE needs a whole new revamp as a whole company. And the second person I want to talk about is Sasha Banks and Naomi. So as y'all know, a couple of weeks back, almost a month now, Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out of WWE. They put their tag titles on John Laurinaitis. So basically, they didn't think they were being treated as or being respected as the tag team champions, because actually that Monday Night Raw, it was supposed to be a contender match, and whoever wins will go on to face Bianca at Hell in a Cell. Now Naomi was actually supposed to win this and go and face Bianca at Hell in a Cell, and Sasha was supposed to go on SmackDown and challenge Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Champion. And look, if Sasha and Naomi were both supposed to win that, they could have been double champions, but obviously that didn't happen. They've been gone for WWE for a week. They were suspended, I think without pay or with pay, one or the other. So now it's being reported that Sasha has been released from WWE. Now, I've been looking around, I've been trying to keep track of it. It seems like it's confirmed, but at the same time it's not, because they're saying she's released, but if you go on the WWE website, she's still on there as a SmackDown and Raw superstars. They still have a couple things up for Sasha, so I really do not know if Sasha is released or not, but it seemed like it's confirmed. But until Sasha or even WWE says something, I'm going to hold off. But I think this is going to probably be a big loss for WWE. Sasha Banks, one of their bigger stars in the company, you lose her. Now look, Sasha can go a bunch of ways. Do I feel like she should go to AEW? No, I don't. Do you really go from potentially making almost, I think her salary is about $500,000-$600,000. Don't quote me on that. She was making a lot of money at WWE, especially with merchandise and things of that nature. To go to AEW, where you can make, when you're not even going to make that. I don't even think Sasha could command a higher salary, but knowing AEW financials, I don't even think she'll be able to make $100,000 a year from AEW. So you go to AEW, make less money, or you could just go to Hollywood. She's been in a couple of, I think in a film or a show in Disney Plus, The Mandarers. So she's definitely been talking about dipping into Hollywood. So maybe she goes to Hollywood and say, you know what, I'm ready to hang up the boots. I don't really know yet. I don't really know what WWE is going on with Sasha. I just really do not see them just releasing Sasha like that. She's done way too much in the WWE. She's done a lot of first time ever. Like, for example, it would be different if she was like maybe a lower tier wrestler or something like that. But this is a girl that main evented WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So it made a historic match. So I really don't know what's going to do with Sasha. I would love to see Sasha back in WWE, but if she decides, you know what, I don't want to be here no more, and she want to pursue Hollywood, then shit, I'm gonna support her. I've been kind of a Sasha fan. I became really a huge Sasha fan around that Bayley and Sasha feud. So I hope Sasha, find her happiness. And with the next job we have is Randy Orton, the Viper. Now, it looks like he's going to be out for the rest of 2022 because of a back injury. He's supposed to have surgery, which is crazy because him and Randy and Roman Reigns was actually supposed to be main eventing SummerSlam this year, and it looks like since he's supposed to have back surgery, now it's going to be Brock and Roman. That's why Brock came back, because now Brock is taking Randy's space. So, I'm sad to hear that because I wanted to see Randy versus Orton for the undisputed title and shit. Even maybe Roman drops one of the titles to Randy and Randy brings one of the title back to Raw. Maybe Riddle turns on Randy. I mean, I don't know. I think there was a lot of things that could have went that way, but Randy's going to be out for the rest of 2022, so we won't see him to 2023, which is crazy to think because every Monday or Friday I've always seen Randy. I've never really seen him take this long of a break. Like, yes, he has had like a couple of months here and there, but damn near almost 7 months. Like, that's a long time without Randy. So, but I think WWE will be fine right now. They have a lot of stars to build off during the summer. Okay, you have John Cena coming back in 2 weeks. You have Edge, who's already established star. You have Brock. You have Roman. So, in terms of what they're going to do this summer, I think WWE has enough star to, sell out stadiums, sell out tickets, and things of that nature. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn those post notifications on so you can join the gang. And I'm out. Peace.
They doubted me, man, I just wanna make it. I gotta keep going, I can't make time and waste it. Sometimes I wanna quit, no. I just wanna see my niggas come from a bad environment. Where the young niggas look up the old heads, commit crimes and shit. No, I can't get my soul lift. Make them then buy my block, then I'm gon' flip it all again. Told her bro they cool to live like us. They see some drugs and they gon' jump right out the guns. Man, I told all my little bros the streets ain't fun. A legend in this rap game, man, I can die with none. Don't wanna go outside and watch my back, nigga. They still fuck 12, they just wanna go around and attack niggas. Man, I cut off the little hoes, they just distract niggas. Build up a stool up in my crib and just make tracks with it.